Hey everyone, I'm going to quickly show you how to make a hyperlinked planner just like this one in Canva. I'm going to show you super quick, so not necessarily going through every single month, just the details. So let's get started. So this is the journal in Canva. Also, if you would like this journal, it's 99 cents on Etsy, which will save you a lot of time. I guess it depends on if you value time over 99 cents. So let's get started. Okay, how do you make the cover? Grab one of these rectangles. Let me zoom out a little bit. And you're just gonna fill this box, the margin box, or like the main box. You can change the color to whatever you want. How do you do the bindings? You're gonna search in Elements, binder rings, or you could try notebook rings. Here's one that's free. So I'm gonna add it to the edge. I'm gonna Control C, copy it, Control V, paste it, and then line it up with the other one. And then I'm gonna select both elements and group them together just because it makes it easier to move. And then after I make sure that this is where I want it, I might group all 3 elements together. Now the part that you're probably most curious about, the hyperlinking. I'm going to grab another one of these. I'm going to add an outline to make it easier to see. I'm going to change the corners to maybe 5. And I'm going to change the color. In this case, let's go with like a light blue maybe. Oh, or maybe like a lavender. Sure, let's go with that. I'm gonna make it small because I need like 12 to fit. So I might even make it, a little bit smaller. And then I'm gonna grab a text bar, text box. Let's make it January. Let's change the size to 12. Rotate it around. Why is it so hard to get it to 90 degrees? I don't know. There we go. And then we're gonna move it here. So, and then we're gonna group just those 2 elements together for now. Let's duplicate the page. I'm just gonna show you, I'm not gonna go through all 12 months. For the second page, you're probably gonna wanna change the background to something that you can write on. You might also wanna add an outline to your notebook. If you do that, you might wanna do that before you group these elements because I don't think we want an outline on those, but that's, super easy to fix if you mess up. Boom, we fixed it. Took like 3 seconds. Let's regroup them. Okay, so let's say this was January. If you want to, you can easily make a table to make the month, or calendar 2026. We could maybe grab one from a template. It's kind of annoying though if you're on the free plan to find a free one. Let's add it as a new page. And then let's group all this stuff that we want. Cut it off this page. Paste it on. This is just as like an example. If you're making one for you for personal use. Okay, so we have our calendar. So let's pretend we wanted to hyperlink this. We can actually get rid of it on our second page. What you're going to do is click, I would ungroup it first. Click on the text box, the 3 dots, link, January. Done. And then you're also, well, you can click on it and get rid of the underline if you want. Then we're going to click on the rectangle, and we're going to click on the 3 dots, link it. Pages in this document, January, it's page 2, done. So you would want to do that for every single page, and then rather than do that on every single page, here I'll show you. First, let me regroup just those 2, and then let's make a few more, because obviously you're going to have more than one tab. I want these to be a little bit closer together. Sometimes you have to zoom in if it's snapping to a point where you don't want. There we go. We had to zoom in really far. Let's group those 2, copy them, paste. So what you would do is after you have all of your tabs and all of your pages, so all the tabs just on the first page, and then you've built all your pages, you'll go ahead and hyperlink everything on the first page, just like I showed you with January. And then you'll group all of your tabs together. Make sure you don't accidentally grab the cover. Hit group, and then you can just copy this item and then repaste it on all the other pages. And then they will all be they'll have the same hyperlinks to the other pages. So it's not complicated, but it can be tedious if you have a lot of pages. If you want to do like a daily calendar, something like, if you wanted something like that, it could be very tedious to hyperlink. I've seen people hyperlink every single day, so that would be adding 365 hyperlinks. Yeah, so, and then you might want to just have one hyperlink back to this page, so then we're looking at 366 hyperlinks. But there you go if you just want to do a monthly planner.